What's up, everybody? Ryan here, down in Tarentum, PA. It's close to Pittsburgh. 2 older Lennox units. Gonna split and clean the condenser coils. Nothing too exciting going on today, but these suckers are dirty, so I'm gonna pop the lids. We're gonna prop them up. We're gonna split the coils, and we're gonna clean them. Got my ladders set up there because I've got no oh shit, I knew that was gonna happen. My hose sprung a leak. Unbelievable. All right, let me go turn the water off. Son of a bitch. That's my 175 footer. It's been bubbling up there the last couple of times, so I'm heading back down to the van to get my other hose. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I got a new hose. It was a 150 footer, so I had to get that and a 25 footer to get me all the way here to this Lennox unit. Anyway, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and kill the power. I'm gonna take this panel off. I'm gonna take this panel off, take these corner pieces off. I'm gonna lift the lid, I'm gonna unscrew here, and that's where we're gonna split it from this end. So let me go ahead and get all that taken care of, and we'll lift it up and clean this coil. All right, guys, I got all the screws out. I had a little wasp nest here. Luckily, I brought some of my new kill wasp killer. Looks like we've got a couple other wasp nests here. They don't seem to be active, but I'm gonna keep this on hand, place it right there. I got all the screws out, so I should be able to get my bucket. Here's one, bastard. Get my bucket and prop this lid up somewhere. So I've got nothing in there that I need. So we'll go ahead and lift this lid, see if we can get this coil split. I've got the coil disconnected here from this end, so I should be able to just wiggle it out a little bit. I don't want to kill it. There's some clips here, so I'm going to take my scratch-all, kind of pull those clips off. That holds the 2 coils together. So be careful here not to disrupt any of the copper. There's 1, 2, 3. I didn't get this one off completely. Let me see if I can. All right, so there's our 3 clips that hold the 2 coils together, and then you should be able to pull one in, pull one out. I wouldn't go too hard. You're never gonna split this end completely, but you can get a little bit of space. Plus, I don't wanna put too much stress on this end here where the 2 are tied together. So, now that we've got that taken care of, a little dirty on the inside, we're gonna give this thing a good bath. What I like to do first is wet it down and saturate it with water before I apply any coil cleaner. I want to knock all the shit down and off the coil, not try to drive it into the coil. So my first action is kind of aiming down, getting that water to get all the surface stuff off, getting the coil nice and wet. All the dust and debris that collects up around the lid Get all that shit off of there. I do the same thing on the inside coil. Just kind of knocking all the big stuff down. As you can see here, we're getting quite a bit of dirt off with just water. And then I like to hit it from the inside and get everything nice and wet. And then we'll get some coil cleaner into my coil gun. We'll saturate this down real good. All right, guys, I've got this new Calgon coil gun. I've had it for a while. I always rinse it out and take care of it, make sure it's good and clean before I put it away, and I've had no issues with it. I just keep everything right inside the gun itself and make sure to rinse it out real good when I'm finished. Just fill it up with coil cleaner. And that took just about all I had left of this Black Max coil cleaner that I got. And screw it on and you're all set. You just connect your hose right here and you're good to go. You can see how dirty it was, and I've already gotten quite a bit of filth off of this coil before I even added any chemical. Quick release here, just connects right on. Just pull back on the ring and you're good to go. And then start spraying. Get it right up in there so it drives right through. I'm basically just driving that coil cleaner into the coil. We're gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put the camera down and finish this up so I can do it and not waste any chemical. All right, guys, as you can see, it's foaming up pretty good. It's dripping. It was bubbling up pretty good on the inside one, but the outside one seems to be bubbling up now, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that be. In the meantime, I'm gonna pull this condensate drap, flush it out. All right, guys, I'm just gonna kind of spray the roof down a little bit and get some of this filth going that direction. Yeah. And then I'll give this thing a good rinsing after I'm all finished up. Now we just start rinsing, and you keep rinsing until this shit is all off of it. I'm gonna clean all this out from the inside. That way we don't have any more soap or bubbles floating around. So I'm probably gonna spend about 10 or 15 minutes just rinsing this coil from all directions. Get all this crap out, and then we'll rinse the roof down real good and get all of this cleaned out. All right, guys, so I've got the outer coil pretty much rinsed off pretty good, but what I did was I took my scratch awl, I kind of lifted up on the coil slightly before I rinse off this interior coil. That way I can get a lot of this crap out of here. All my soap bubbles that have accumulated inside, I want to get all that out of here. So I'm just going to force it all out of the unit, get all of this nice and clean. And as you can see, now that I lifted up on that, look, it's all gone. It's all out on the roof now, going down the drain. Now I can go ahead, I can rinse everything out from the inside, and I don't have to worry about splashing up any of that filth or garbage or excess chemical that was laying in the bottom of the compartment here. And then I also went ahead and just kind of rinsed out this section, get all the shit out of it, get it all cleaned up. You get some good airflow through this coil. So that worked out nicely. Kind of lift up on that coil, get all this shit out of here. So I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna rinse out this interior coil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rinse everything down one more time before we rinse this roof off. All right, we're pretty much all rinsed out. I hit it every direction, up and down, inside, outside. Get it as clean as possible. I like to clean it until I'm not seeing any more brown water come out, but I think this is a pretty good cleaning on this one. Just gonna rinse all the crap down. As you can see, it didn't look super filthy, but it wasn't clean, that's for sure. All right, that's pretty good. All right, guys, I got this thing just about buttoned up. I put a few new wire terminals on the condenser fan motor. They were a little brittle and kind of falling apart when I pulled the wires. I got a brand new filter here. Old one wasn't horrible, but we'll go ahead and slide that sucker in there. Come on, baby. There it is. All right, filter's in place. This little contraption here. Come on, man. That's that. All right, condenser coil's been cleaned, evaporator coil's been cleaned, drain pan's been flushed, pan pills have been added, and the drain trap has been cleaned and primed. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this unit on. Hopefully it's calling for AC. I'm gonna sit and wait for it to kick on while I disassemble that one. All right, guys, I went ahead and just jumped it out here. There we go. Oh yeah, nice and clean. Oh, the sweat is stinging my eyes. Yeah, that's what I like to see. I feel like I've got nice, good airflow. It's a beautiful thing. Get my paper off of here. Boom. All right, guys. I previously looked over this unit. I may throw some gauges on it after I clean the other one. But she's an R22 unit. It was working good. Suction line is nice and cold. Sweating. So I'm gonna let this thing run for a bit while I disassemble the other one, but that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Just showing you how I clean coils, taking this thing apart, getting it all cleaned up. Woo! All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. If you liked the video, oh, freaking sun, I can't even see. I lost my sunglasses when I went on vacation because I have prescription sunglasses. Damn, can't see a damn thing now. So, I'm doing it with the hat on. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That'll notify you anytime I got a new video coming out. Leave me a comment, hit like. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you on the next one.